Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are tuning or whenever you're going to watch later on the replay. Hi there, this is Bessa, is the person behind this business page, and this is my third session of live interview. The reason why I'm doing those session of interviews is firstly, is a good chance for everyone. They want to pop straight away a question, and me and my guests are going to be able to answer you. And the other thing is, I want to bring closer to you all my business partner all around the world. As I mentioned many times, this is a global community, so they can share their successful stories, why they joined, and how their life have changed being part of this inline business. I'm very excited today for my guest. She's from one of my favorite countries. She's from Bulgaria, but she lives for many years in Greece. And I'm not gonna take more time. I'm just gonna welcome her straight away. And she's called Vesi Krasteva. Hello, Vesi. How are you?
Hi, Bessa. Thank you for having me. Fine. Thank you. Here enjoying and soaking the sun, as you say, in beautiful sunny Greece.
I missed. How is Greece? How are you doing? It's
Uh,
still
Gre-
summer, right?
Greece is a paradise on earth, you know. We
Yeah.
have 26 degrees now, I think, and people are still swimming in the sea. What to say?
Yeah, it's
Grateful. Grateful
amazing.
to be here.
Yeah, such a lucky in a sunny, sunny
Yes,
country.
yes.
Actually, I can't mourn. It has been a great weather even in UK, this year. So it just start now. We can feel like it's at the end of autumn, and the winter is close to us. But I'm not yelling. I can't mourn. So it has been great weather in UK as well. I'm very happy to have you today. I did make a poster for this live interview, and I did describe you a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that all my followers want to know more about you and why Vessi did joined online business. Thank you for taking your time to come on board with me today, and the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Bessa, and hello everyone that is watching now or will watch the replay later. As Bessa said, I'm Vesi. I'm originally from Bulgaria, and I lived the last almost 22 years in Greece. I can't be more happy about that because I'm a really person that loves warm weather, and I love anything that is seafront, river or lake, sea, and I'm blessed to live 800 meters from the sea. So this is for me. I'm a mother of two. I have a 25 years old daughter and 19 years old son. I'm a happy wife of Captain George. And the last I'm economist by profession, but the last occupation that I had was restaurant owner. And the last 3 years now, I actually celebrated my 3 years anniversary last month in October. I'm only working online in building this lovely digital business that we are all part of. And I'm very happy today to be able to talk about it because I love to talk about it, about this amazing system that has given me so many things beside money, of course. So this is a short story about myself.
Yeah, that's great. So you said that you switch full time, you step full time on the online business, like leaving behind your economist career, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And you are mom of two lovely teens. Not teens now already, so they're independent, right?
Yeah, they're grown up. By the time I decided to spend more time with them, and I actually realized what a mess I have done being away from home and leaving behind my children, my husband, my pets, my home, everything. It was kind of late, as you said. Yes, they are now all grown ups and independent, living away from home, living on their own. But anyways, I gained back my time with my husband and my personal freedom. And alongside with this freedom came a lot of benefits. I really had the time to learn and new skills, to learn about myself first of all, what Vessi needs for her life, and what I needed to get better and better with my health because I was overly stressed and overly working in the restaurant. That's why we took a common decision with my husband that I had to sell it if we wanted to save something, if there is something left to be saved from my health, from our relationship, from everything. Because when you're away from the home, trying to make a living, and you are making okay, you are satisfied with the money that you are making, but we never think about the price that we are paying for the money that we are making. So little did I know that I will trigger an autoimmune disease with these long hours from morning until late at night in the restaurant, on feet, overly stressed. And if I had to be to watch out for everything to be working properly, to clients to be served properly, and the quality to and quantity to be nice and good and satisfying. So it was a very high price that I was paying for the money that I was making. So this is what we did. We took a common decision to sell the place. And as I'm a very active person, I could not just stay at home and do nothing. So I tried to find a way to earn online, because I wanted to keep my freedom, but still make income and still have the time to travel and make our own schedule with my husband and be free to do whatever we like. So for about 6 months, I was looking for the right solution for me. But it did not come immediately because I tried several options and they did not fit me. And until I found this business that I'm 3 years now, what this business catched me, offered me was, first of all, there was a full training and mentoring provided because I'm not a tech savvy and I don't have experience with these kind of things, So I needed a full guidance, really like a toddler, to be taken by the hand and driven step by step. So this was provided. This was good for me. And then the mentoring part was also very important for me because 24/7, when I had a question, and I had millions of questions, and I still have, there was always someone available at that time of the hour, doesn't matter what time it was, to answer me. So I could move on. So I liked the fact that I was never alone in this business. This was very important. We are working independently for ourselves, but we are never alone. This was perfect. And actually the community back then was around 20,000 people. And right now it's over 135. Imagine the growth, in 3 years.
Yeah.
And what else? Yes, the system is almost fully automated, and it runs in the background for us 24/7. This was very important. Even when I travel, even when I am busy doing other stuff, the system provides me 24/7. My business to work never stops. And and everything is taken care of. The back end is all taken care of the business, because when we talk about internet, when we talk about automation, about funnels, about web pages, about automated emails and responses, this all is taken care of. And all we have to do is follow the training to the T practically, be informed and watch the weekly masterminds that we have, and keep plugged in, be there for your business, show up, every day, and answer as quickly as possible to inquiries and to questions that people have every day, and especially the new people that are coming. Be there for them. This is a people's business, so be prepared to work with people. So the idea here is that having everything provided for you, you don't need to worry if this business is for you, because it's for absolutely anyone. If you can do it, because anyone can do it thanks to the training and the mentoring provided. If you are aware or not enough with the internet, you don't have to be a tech savvy. No, don't think about it. And very importantly, there is no selling involved here. We are absolutely not dealing with sales. We do not deal with products, with stocking products, and so on and so on. with shipping, with delivery. We don't deal with this kind of stuff. We don't bother friends and family. We don't do parties. We don't do cold phone calls. And we generally don't bother anyone. Whoever is interested to do a digital based business, to have an side hustle, an extra stream of income, say it as you wish. Whoever is interested will come and reach to us through our advertisements, through social media, through our warm marketing, through our attraction marketing that we do. And this all, we will teach you how to do it.
That's great. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm just gonna jump into it and to cover something. So as you mentioned, Vessi, so the 3 years ago you realized that you like spending a lot of time. The kids, they were growing up, they're getting independent. You realized that you're like you wanted to spend more time with them. I
Yeah.
guess this is what the most important thing, that you jumped into the online business. The same as to me. So I have um a young one. He gonna turn by the end of this month 2 years old. So when I gave birth to him, I did realize, like, I wanted to be present on his life, to enjoy every milestone, because they
Mhm.
grow up so quick, and
Yeah,
it's such a precious time. So making this kind of decision, probably I can say me and you and all they decided to have this, freedom with this schedule that's gonna fit our family needs, is such a wise decision, right? So it's such a wise decision to join this online business and to gain back our time, because we used to make living. I used to work 2 jobs, but I wasn't living.
yeah,
Can you believe it, that I'm trying to make my living, but I'm not living? Like
yeah.
doing 2 jobs, I was, exhausted by the end of the day. So even if
I
I could
get you.
afford something to
I
go
was
out
there.
to enjoy or to go for travel, I couldn't, like, physically. I was, I was exhausted. And the other thing is, I have quite of inquiries, is like, I don't have time to do it,
Yeah,
right? So
I get.
this is this is like, if you show up to your traditional job, like 9 to 5, doing 8 hours, and you get a paycheck by the end, that you sometimes realize this is not all your willingness, and this is not what you deserve, this is not what you invest for yourself. But you agree, because you get used with that paycheck. So why you can't come here and show up and put 1 or 2 hours, or 2 or 3 hours? We have leaders, we have successful business partners that are doing only 1 or 2 hours per day, and they are making incredible, comfortable income living.
I can put some words here as to what you said just now. Uh, Listen, first of all, if you want something, you will find a way. Otherwise, you will find excuses. This is a worldwide known phrase. If we want something, there will be a ways to do it. But if we don't want it, like really, we will find excuses. This is for sure. This is to start with, because when sometimes someone tells me that I don't have time, I said, but you're watching Netflix, right? Yes. You will see a movie, at least a movie that is approximately hour and a half, 2 hours. Yes. Okay. And you are paying to do this, and you are spending 2 hours to do this, but you will not spend an hour on your business, growing your business, building your dreams. So I leave people when they talk. I just leave them, and I say, okay, okay. Well, whether you have time or you don't have time, you are right. And they got confused because they expect me to start convincing them, or to talking positively about this business and whatever. And I said, no, 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 I'm not going to waste time on this. When you are ready, and when you have consciously made a decision that you want to build your dreams, and that you want something better for your life, something that will give you more time and place flexibility to do things that you actually like, then come back to me and we talk again. Until you don't have time and you only have excuses, we don't need to waste each other's time. So this is when people got more are getting more motivated to see how come she's sending me away instead of trying to convince me, because people are used to being
We pushed.
convinced
Yeah.
and pushed. And I said, no, 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 this is something that is going to change your life. I'm changing my life. So if you are really not ready to start doing this, you're not there yet, but you will come soon. So I'm not negatively pushing them away, but I'm showing them that you have to come to this conclusion yourself. You have to be determined that you want to make this step, and even not 100% just right, because we say, I wish this, I wish that, and I wish the other. But sometimes God is answering your prayers, and is sending you opportunities. But if you don't, just pick the opportunity and give it a try, how would you know? And some other excuses are, but I cannot do this. This is probably not for me. How do you know if you haven't tried? Are you a magician? Do you have some magical, you can see things in front of you? And if you can, if you have this can see things in front, just play the lotto, and you don't need to deal with this business.
Yeah,
Anyway, this
exactly.
is like a funny parenthesis, but in general, people are thinking like in the box, because we are taught ever since we were children, like to go to school, to after that to go to the university, get a job, maybe get a loan to study, and after you finish paying your study loan, you maybe get married, and through your job you buy a house, and you will pay mortgage all your life for this house, and you will be miserable all your life because money will never be enough. Okay, this is what we were taught to do, and this is in general is not bad. I cannot say that this is bad, but it is difficult to get out of this thinking. And I don't blame anyone, because I was there until I was 39 years old, almost 40. So I am working from ever since I'm 12. And imagine, it took me until my 39 years of age, let's say 4 to be round number. So it took me so many 28 years to understand that there are other opportunities out there, instead of working for the man and making a paycheck, and be satisfied that you're going to make this paycheck, and you try to pay all the bills with it, try to pay your food with it, and if something is left from this money to put aside, maybe we will go on vacation, maybe. But there is always something coming up extra to pay, something breaks, so money are never enough. And this is why I'm so happy that I finally, my mind shifted, and I could see, and I could see the necessity of looking for another ways, of better ways. And I was sure that there is something better out there, that money can be made easier, not harder. You know, not by 2-3 jobs at a time, and like never having time for yourself. So this is why I'm so happy that I jumped both feet in this business. It gave me a lot of positivity. Here in this community, you build positive mindset. The personal development that I grew like a person, like a mindset. I could not be more grateful for that. Plus, we have this a learning process that never ends, because even after 3 years, I can honestly say that every week on the masterminds, or every week working with people, I will learn something new. I will broaden my vision, I will broaden my knowledge, and so on and so on. I have met so many wonderful people. I'm talking really wonderful people all around the globe. Like, I believe that there is no country that is not represented in our community. So this is another great gain that I have from this digital business. Plus, I'm building this business on my own pace, slowly, because here I want to open a parenthesis and say that here there are no monthly minimums, there are no monthly taxes or anything to be paid. You pay once in the beginning, and that's it. So if you think of starting and you were wondering if there are some hidden costs and some hidden things to pay, no, you pay for the training once and you do your initial investment once, and that's it. That's it to get full access to our community, to our training, and to everything to be prepared for you and to get going. What else? Yes, I'm growing my business. What I wanted to say is that I'm growing it for the long term, because this business can be inherited from my children. I have never in my life imagined that anything of the things that I have done or I did, like even the business that I had, my restaurant,
Yeah.
I can leave it to my children because time fades everything. And this here, what I'm building, will remain with my children even after I stop dealing with it because of age or because I just want to stop, and they will continue with it. Plus, it is for life. Plus, at a certain point, we are getting residual income. So I'm not in a rush. I'm building for the long term. All my family is in the business. When I say in the business, like they are active business owner as well. Only my son is soon to finish his army duties, and then he will enter the business too. So we are building future for us all. So it is doable. It is easy. If people from all backgrounds and all professions and all nationalities are doing it, anyone can do it. So excuses are not allowed.
Yeah,
Practically no.
exactly.
Yes, and what
Thank you.
else?
That's a great point.
That's
Yeah.
it.
So
And
my
we have
second,
five streams. Five
yeah, my
streams of
second
income.
question, actually, you mentioned a bit. So
Yeah.
my second question was, what did this business, change for your family life? You just mentioned now, because
Yes.
all your members, all your family,
Yes.
join already the business. But I want
Yes.
to go back 3 years ago. I don't think 3 years ago all your, members, family were
No.
like,
No. My husband
they were
was like,
skeptical. There were
yes,
hesitation. Like it happens with all of us. So we all had around like a partner skeptical, or a husband, or any member, sister or brother.
and
They
my
said,
children.
listen, this is scam. This is not real. It's too good to be true. We have been
Yes.
all there. We have been all there.
I was there, when I decided to become an entrepreneur. My first of all, my children laughed because I was not even present on social media like active, and I was not. Often I was asking them how to do this and how to do that, and they were like, "Okay, you are on the asking road, and you want to do digital stuff." They were like laughing and mocking at me.
You've
I said,
been,
"You,
mommy's
I
been
will
up to
show you."
date.
I will show you that anything can be done and anything can be learned. So my husband was like, okay, okay, do your thing, do whatever. He was skeptical, but he said, since it is such a small investment, I don't care. If you like it, do it. So he was so skeptical and like, he didn't even care what I was going to do. As long as I'm free, I'm not working, I'm happy, I'm doing my things, and all right. But later on, he saw the results. He saw things starting to happen, and he's like became curious. And he was like the second to come in the business. First was my daughter, and she came like several months after, and my husband came like a year ago or 11 months ago. He joined too. So
That's
as you
nice.
can see, if
Awesome.
it was not something that was not worth it, they were not going to
Yes.
come join the club and build success together.
Exactly, yeah. So I think a very good point. So yeah, I just want to mention, like, you were not tech savvy. You did have a business background, traditional business background. So you saw, advantages like being on the online business, your time, your schedule, your tiredness, your physical tiredness. So for all of them that worried, so my age, I'm not tech savvy. This is
Yeah,
not like you need to be like pretty, you have to show up. You have to be real, really people to show your real life. And
exactly.
we have a training provided step by step, is laid
Yeah,
out there for you. It's video based, it's a great thing that you can post,
yeah,
forward to your, and you have a dedicated mentor and coach, right there. And you can get support from all our community. If you don't reach your mentor, you're not happy with your mentor support, you can reach out, to any of the members of our community that are always there for you to
yeah.
help. So, and for all of them, they think like, oh, do I have to invest? This is something else. Is like, you have to understand what is the business. It's no business, model out there without any capital,
Come on.
without any
This,
investment.
this is fun.
So if you can find any business model without any capital, any
Investment, yes.
investment,
If you find,
yeah, please
tell
let
us,
us
we
know.
join
Let
too.
us know. Yeah, but the important thing is very fraction investment cost, and the benefit that you get. So we all started, all my guests that have been in this live interviews before, and Vessi is telling, we all started to have extra income, to have more time, but we're gaining more than those. We're not gaining only, incomes and time. So we gaining ourselves first. We have lost ourselves, like, being in 9 to 5 traditional jobs. So we forgot to read a book, like, to find our confidence, to reconnect ourselves. I have been like stay-at-home mom. I forget myself, like, be in connection with people. And this business, like trying to learn every day new things and bringing closer with different from all over the world, different background. We make friends. So in every country we go in now, we have friends. This is
Yeah.
such an amazing thing. So you're gaining more than money. We all started for money, but we're not gaining only money. We're gaining more and more. We're developing, our personal growth.
Money is the initial
Yeah,
motivation. Money is what makes the world go around, as they say.
yeah,
But bottom line is the money, okay? But this is what we gain. What we mentioned is the extra things that we gain. And this, I was not convinced that I would find this in such a huge community. And actually it is true. It is very true. It's unbelievable. And you what you mentioned about books, we actually have also book club in our community, that you are motivated to read books because we have a money prize for the best review. And I was a first prize winner once
oh,
in
that's awesome.
2020 in
That's
February.
great.
Yeah, it
Yay,
was a funny
congratulations. That's
story.
awesome. I didn't know
Yes,
this
yes.
detail.
And it was not back then. It was $300. Now it is 400, if I don't make mistake. And it is like, why not? It's not a lot of money, but it is just the being there, trying to participate, and having the chance to win. Because if you
Yeah,
don't try, you will never win. If you try,
yeah,
you have a chance to win. So
exactly.
yes, it's amazing business. It is legitimate. It is taxable. This is not avoidable. Yes, tax you're going to pay at the end of the year, because we get a tax slip and you present it to your accountant. But the good thing here is that we have many tax deductibles. As a digital business, everything that is like tech stuff, like laptops,
Like
telephones,
cost. Yeah, like cost.
budgets,
For the cost.
internet, everything this can be deducted, plus travel expenses, plus hotels, even dinners. This all can be deducted. This is very important. And in comparison with the traditional business, here we don't have a physical office, we don't have rent to pay, we don't have employees to pay, we don't have to deal with insurance offices, with health insurance offices, we don't have to deal with any of this. We don't have to deal or to have a warehouse to stock products, to deal with products. This is unbelievable system these people created. You don't have to deal with anything. You just have to deal with your business, meaning keeping active social media presence, having a quality content there. And even if you think, how am I going to have this content and what am I going to post? And
Yeah,
everything, this is shown. And there are examples
it's
for you
all
to use.
provide. Yeah,
And
that's
just
great.
put your own, like flavor, and make it your own. It is such a piece of cake. I really can honestly say now, with the hand on my heart, that I never expected to have found such an easy, doable, and positively charged business system that really works for everybody.
Yeah, that's great. As you mentioned, is doable. This doable business is because it's automated system. Automated system doesn't let us to neglect the other things that are priority. So for everyone, there's full-time job and still want to concentrate on the
Yeah,
full-time job, it can do this business because it's doable and it takes only 1 2 hours or 2 3 hours to
whenever
be
you
concentrated
can,
for day. Or for
whenever.
a mom stays at home, yeah,
Yeah,
still they have to concentrate on the family. They don't have to neglect their kids and the family. They still can do it. As I'm doing
yeah,
this job, I'm not
yeah.
neglecting my son and my family's duty, and I'm doing so because all of this is provided from the automation system that we
Mm-hmm.
can do whatever we want and is running behind the scene. I know that
Yeah.
we are behind the time that we meant to be, but because it's so exciting and we want to talk all the day, so it's too much beneficial. We want to share to people, and we want more of them to understand, how great and how our lives have changed for this business. Today is Thursday, and because it's webinar day, and we having hosting twice a week webinar day where we
Yes.
invite all people. It's a free session. It's kind of educative one, information session, to get the business model. And we have too many inquiries, as you know, people want to join but still skeptical. So which is your advice for all these skeptical people that hesitate, to click the
Yes.
link? And
First of all, if you have come so far and being on our business pages, this means that you are in the search. You are looking already for something to change, for something different, either for a side hustle, either for just an additional income to your job, or to change life and to just like completely go digital and earn online only. You're in the right path. What you have to do, because you now see that there is something interesting going on here, and we're talking about something very interesting and doable. And since there are so many thousands of people, definitely numbers talk. Just go on and give it a try. We have a 30 days trial session, so you have nothing to lose. You just first step is actually to watch the free business presentation. That is approximately 90 minutes. It is in two scales. First scale is you will see our business offer and what we are doing actually for you. And second part of this presentation are real people, real time, giving their testimonials, so people can hear some of their stories and maybe compare themselves with some of these people. I'm sure that you will be impressed from these 90 minutes and you will want to see more. So next step is take the 30 days trial. It is 149, but it is 100% refundable, no questions asked. In 30 days, if you decide for any reason that it is not for you, just mention that you want your money refunded. And thanks for stopping by. That's it. Give
that's
it a
great.
try. Go, because
Yeah.
in this 30 days trial, you will see and hear it all firsthand for yourself. You will do your due diligence. You will ask your questions. You will have the full picture, and then you will be able to make an informed decision whether this business is actually a good fit for you, or maybe not now, maybe later, or maybe it is not a good fit for you at all. We say that it is for absolutely not everybody, but it does not mean that everybody will do it. So give it a try. Don't miss on this opportunity. So everything happens for a reason, and listen to your gut. Your gut is rarely mistaken.
It's great. Thank you so much, Vesi. So if you don't make changes they can't come by your own,
Nothing
so
changes if nothing changes.
yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really enjoyed, and I know I wanted to stay longer. Like I'm very excited, like hearing
Uh,
you, and I can see your excitement and your all your pleasure being part of this global community. Thank you for coming with me today and sharing. And I'm happy that
Thank you.
this business have changed your life and your family life. And I wish you a lot of health and happiness and more blessing forward. Thank you for everyone. I can see some comments here. Everyone that tuning in, for everyone that's going to watch the replay. So a quick reminder, today is our Thursday webinar. So go to the link and register your free seats and take a chance, to watch our free session. Thank you, Vessi, and I wish you
Thank you,
a
Bessa.
happy day.
Thank you. Hope
Thank
people took value from our conversation, and hope to see many of them on the other side.
Thank you, each and every one of you. Thank you, Vessi, for being with me. Bye
Bye
for
bye.
now. And we're going to see you next week for another session live interview with another guest. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.